Hello, welcome to this Friday's Facebook Live. Let's take a look at some effects because the other day we were looking at some effects, but I think it crashed as well. Let's see if we can find a cool effect here. This is clouds, black and white. I don't know, guys. I think we're going to do it without effects this time. All right, well, welcome to my Facebook Live. As you guys know, every Friday I'm live here on Facebook, even though, as many of you know, I'm not doing my radio show right now due to or on account of two different ways. You can say because of, you can say due to, or you can say on account of. So three different ways to say that. And so as most of you know, I'm not able to do my radio show right now because, well, it's hard for me to get around. I'm getting around on a wheelchair and crutches. The good thing is my recovery. You can say recuperation, but it would be more common to say the word recovery. My recovery is going according to plan, según lo provisto. So that's exciting stuff. And yesterday I went to the doctors and I went over to the hospital. Careful with the pronunciation. It's hospital. And, well, the doctor took out or removed, right? That's a false friend. Be careful. This is not remove, remover, right? That's to stir, what you do with your coffee, like. But to remove is quitar, to take out. So they removed some staples, 33 staples. Yeah, staples is grapas. Now, staple, we also use staple when we're talking about in an office, if you have to staple documents. So it's the verb, con grapear, I think you say maybe, con grapas, so staple, and the object is called a stapler. Then you have a staple remover. Now, don't worry, the doctor didn't remove these staples with a staple remover, but they did take them out with this, they clipped them, right? To cut, a little cut is a clip. Right, like a nail clipper. Think of the sound. Clip, clip, clip. So they clipped the... sorry if this is very graphic. I'll just give you, the basic stuff. But basically, I have less... Let me sum it up, right? To sum up, es resumir. In a nutshell, decimos, I have a lot less metal in my body. Now, I still have some screws, right? I have some screws, or tornillos, excuse me. I'm scratching my foot. Ugh, it itches. So I have some screws in my leg, and I have a few screws loose as well. I know you know that expression, destornillado, right? If you have a few screws loose, you're a little bit crazy. And you know your English teacher well, and you know that I have a few screws loose. Now, the good news is the screws that I have in my leg are not loose. Those are tight, right? The opposite of loose is tight. So if something is loose, it's flojo, right? And tight is apretado. And the verbs are to tighten and to loosen something. And be careful because a lot of people make mistakes with the word lose, loser, perder, lose, and loose, which is suelto, with two O's. So it's not looser, because looser is más suelto, con dos O's, with two O's, right? So loser versus looser, or lose, una O. Think of the series Lost. It's one O. It comes from the same thing, perdido, de perder, right? So lose, lost. So just be careful. It's a big mistake. It's not looser, it's loser, right? Looser es más suelto. So, and the verbs are to tighten, right? The adjective is, ooh, this shirt is very tight, or this screw is very tight. The verb to tighten, and the opposite, to loosen. All right, so a little lesson over there. As you know, guys, always an excuse to learn something, And, well, I use one of the ways I teach, and this is, I think, what you guys know about me, many of you who've been following me, I use what's happening in the world, what's happening in my world, in my life. I use my little pug, Simon, whatever I have around me to teach English, because I firmly believe that English or any kind of learning, yes, a classroom environment, there's nothing like it, but any kind of learning happens at any moment. You have to be ready to learn at any moment. So if you've got your eyes and your ears open, you'll always learn something. As I say, I always learn things in my own native tongue every day as well. So that's a wonderful thing. So I asked you guys up there or down there. Where are the comments? Down there? See, I'm confused over here. Must be the painkillers. I asked you guys where you're tuning in from. So where you guys are listening from. Because I have the statistics. I know where all my followers and viewers are from. But the thing is, I'd like to hear it from you guys. So tell us where you're tuning in from. And I'll give you guys a shout out. Right? Shout es gritar. Shout. Shout. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, so come on. Shout. You know that one. Come on. All right, I'll give you another one. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. See, you know it. If you like Motley Crue, that old school hair band, heavy metal, shout at the devil. So you'll hear that word a lot. Kiss, shout it out loud. So you need to know that word, shout. Shout, scream, and yell. 3 synonyms for right? Shout, scream, and yell. And what do we do in this case? What do we do in the case where there are 3 correct ways to say something? Well, in that case, what I would do is know all 3 of them. Be familiar with all 3 of them, but choose the one that's easiest for you. Makes sense, right? Does that make sense to you guys? All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna see where you guys are tuning in from. I'm gonna give you a shout out because I love to hear where all my lovely listeners and viewers are listening from. Then we're gonna look at some nationalities because, well, if you're listening from all different parts of the world, it'll be a great excuse to look at nationalities. And talking about people is something we do all the time, right? Talking about different cultures, especially when we're learning language. All right, so guys, thanks for joining me here. Also, I just want to remind you before we get into your comments and the shout outs, I want to remind you guys too that I'm on Instagram. I'm very active these days on Instagram. It's Alberto _ well, let's give you the whole thing. It's good to practice this vocabulary. At is arroba, right? At, right? So it's at Alberto _ Alonso. Okay, that's on Instagram, and underscore is guion bajo. So if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? Yeah, well, I post tons of different things there in my stories, and as always, English content, fun content, and real content. Content based on, usually if I teach you an expression or something, it's because it's happened in my life or I recently used it. So practical English. And I can't stress the importance of practicality when we're learning a language, right? So wonderful to have you guys on board. Oh, Instagram also. Some of you like YouTube, right? Well, YouTube, if you like YouTube, you're fine on YouTube as well. You guys can check me out there. I'm Alberto Alonso on YouTube. So very, very cool stuff. And where else? Twitter. That's the one where I have the most followers. I think I have almost 29,000, around 29,000 now. And every day, all my social media accounts are growing. So that's thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. As I say, if you guys like the content, spread the word. Tell people there's a fun way to learn English. Let your friends know. Let your parents know. It's free. It's fun. Join me. All right? And you can do that by retweeting. You can do that by mentioning your friends in the comments. And that, honestly, my friends, is the best way you can say thank you to me. Because so many comments, I receive so many comments from you guys. Thank you so much, by the way. And how can you thank me? Just spread the word. And as I said, if I continue to grow, well, that's good for all of us, right? Because that means our classroom, your students, this community that we've created, this family that we've created grows and gets bigger every day. And that's good for me, and that's good for you guys, because then you have friends all over the world. And this is something I've noticed lately, too. I used to speak Spanish a lot. And now something I'm going to try and do is stray away from, great phrasal verb, I want to stray away from, right? To steer clear of. Two really great ways to say evitar, right? And I just used some Spanish, right? To stay away from using Spanish. Because, well, Spanish is great, and I love to practice my Spanish, and I have a lot of Spanish-speaking followers. But what's going on? I've got followers now in Asia. I've got followers in Iran, places that I just, to me are just a fantasy in my head. I've never been to, and so it's really great. That's why I was curious today where you guys are tuning in from. It's really great to see that our community here is not only getting bigger, but we are also getting more international. And, well, the more people there are, the more friends you guys have, the more classmates you guys have. And if I remember correctly, in school, well, the people you make friends with or end up being friends with are usually your classmates. I think that's the Amazon guy. Give me 1 second. Lily, yo creo que es el de Amazon. Gracias, muchas gracias. So Lily is over here. She's hanging out. She's helping me out. And Amazon, I had to get some food. Yeah, I got to eat healthy, guys, as you know. I'm on the mend, estoy curándome, and it's really important that I eat salad and meat and fish and vegetables and fruit, bananas, all that kind of nuts, frutos secos. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm eating healthy and, because I'm not as active, I can't move around as much, so I can't run and all that stuff that I usually do to burn calories. So I have to be really careful not to eat food with a lot of calories, a lot of fat. I usually don't anyway, because I never feel good after that. It's really important what we put into your body. It took me 35 years to realize that, but so I'm trying to keep a healthy diet, and I urge you guys to do it too. Not just because I'm injured, not because for any specific reason, but just to feel better, of course. So that's the story, folks. So we're gonna get into the shout outs now. Also, guys, I wanted to mention something as well. Madrid, all our people in Madrid, or even in Spain. Well, I've got to tell you, we're going to be at the book fair. Now, the book fair is the Feria del Libro, and that's going on it's going on now, currently. But I will be there. Write this down, guys. Go ahead, grab a pen or write it on your phone. I will be there with Damian Moya, and he is a friend of mine and the co-writer of two books. This book is The Milk, and this book is The Remilk. And, folks, I've got to say, we're excited to be at the book fair. I'm only going to be there once because of my condition, and I'm going to make an effort. I have to say, I'm going to make a big effort to be there. Because, that's for me is a very special time of year. So initially I was going to be there for 3 different signings. And, this year I'm only going to be there for 1, the last weekend. And hopefully I'll be stronger and I'll be able to sit for a while. So if you guys are free, if you can make it to Madrid, I would love to see you guys there. I'll be there, as I said, with Damian Moya from the Hormiguero. And we'll be at stand 165. This is in the Retiro Park in Madrid on June 9th. This is Saturday, June 9th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, we're going to be giving away prizes. Yeah, regalando. Or giving away means free stuff. So we're going to be giving away different things, and I hope you guys can make it. That's at the book fair. I'll give you the information again. If you can make it, it'll be great to see you. We'll take a selfie, all that fun stuff. And it'll be one of my first times really getting out of the house. So I'll need you guys there to cheer me on, right? Come on, Alberto, you can do it, which is something that you've already been doing. So, guys, jot it down. I'll be at the book fair Saturday, June 9th. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday. Saturday, June 9th. From 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., it's stand 165. It's the Vaughan stand, Grupo Vaughan, the master, Richard Vaughan. In fact, I heard that, I don't know if you guys, you should listen to Vaughan Radio if you don't. That's where I do the show with no name, and there are many great programs. And the boss, the big cheese, Richard Vaughan, was talking about me this morning very fondly, con mucho cariño, with a lot of love, right? Very fondly. And that was very nice. It brought a smile to my face to know that my boss and, well, my friend is talking wonders about me and about the books, my books, and telling people to come visit. So thank you, Richard. I don't think Richard's going to watch this because he's not a big social media guy. But, I found out that he was, in fact, talking about me this morning. And that's really cool stuff. So, guys, we hope to see you there. Good vibes at the Vaughn stand. All right, let's read some comments over here on Facebook. I've got you guys checking in right now. Vicky joining us. That's my cousin Vicky. How's it going? Mwah. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Carmen Torres says hi from Madrid. Hello, Carmen. How's it going? Denisa Nicole says, I'm in Tarragona. Oh, very cool. Tarragona. Very nice. Thanks for tuning in, Denisa. Diego Franco says, what will we do without Zidane? Diego Franco wants to have a football or soccer conversation. Well, life goes on. I love Zidane. I think he raised the bar so high. Now, to raise the bar is to make it really difficult to top or to better someone. And I think he can't better himself. How do you do better than he's done? So I think what he did is, instead of waiting until the situation got worse and they didn't win the Champions League, well, I think he quit while he was ahead. The expression in English is to say, okay, I'm done. I'm done now. This has been exploited enough. I don't think I can keep doing it at that level. So I respect his decision. We will miss him. I love Zidane. He'll always be a legend in Madridismo. And but life goes on. We have to find a new coach and go after our 14th Champions League title. Let's see. Lourdes says, hello. Hello, Lourdes. How are you? Elena, good morning, Giggler. She says, good morning, Master. I guess you know where I hail from. Yes, Vinaros. She says, really glad to see you, full of beans. Well, guys, my leg might be in pain. I might be, uncomfortable and not able to move as much. But I will tell you that my spirits are up, and that's thanks to you guys. So thank you very much, Elena. Chus says, glad to see you are much, much better. Well, hey, I can't get worse. I can't get worse. I can only get better. That's how I have to think as well, Matias, what's up, my good friend Matias? Glad to see you on board. Veronica, hello, Vero. She says, hi, buddy. I hope you're feeling better. Well, each day I'm trying to push it to the limit, to push it just a little bit further. Chus says, hi from Barcelona. What's up, Chus? How's it going? Lovely city up there. Mir Ferreiro says, good morning. Let improve my English. Let's, right? Let's. And remember, languages in English, capital letter. They start with a capital letter instead of a lowercase letter, right? Adrian Rivera says, hello. Hello, Adrian. How are you? Okay, Jose Juan says, hello, Alberto, from Marchal. Now, Marchal, El Marchal de Lubrin, is a very, very special place because that's where my father is from, and that's where my Spanish roots are from. So, what's up, my brother, my paisano, Jose Juan? Nacho Fernandez says, saludar. Hello. Ana Tomas says, good morning, Alberto. I hope you feel better and that you recover as soon as possible. I love your pug. I'm sure he's taking care of you. I'm listening from Barcelona. Great to have you on board. A lot of people from Barcelona. Great. Paddy says, lots of kisses from Malaga. Get well soon. I love Malaga. I would love to go down there to a little shack or a little hut on the beach. Un chiringuito, right? Pizza Hut. El chiringuito de las pizzas. So I'd love to go to a little hut down in Malaga right now, sit in the sun, have a beer, have some sardines. So I'll tell you what, Patty, do it for me. Do it for those of us who can't go to the beach yet because we're on the mend, right? As I said, we're getting better. We're on the mend. So great. Ernesto says, it's good to hear from you. I hope you're getting better. Thank you very much. Jean says, good job. Thank you very much, Jean. Jose Anguita says, thank you for your lessons from Zaragoza, a wonderful, wonderful city. O.S. Andres says, good morning from Castellón, Spain. Very, very cool. What's up? I've been to Castellón a few times. Tony says, hi, Alberto, from Cartagena. Cartagena in the house. One of my great friends, DJ Valdi from the Hormiguero, is from Cartagena, Spain. So shout out to my people from Cartagena. Jose Castro, what's up, buddy? He says, hi, bruh. Muy americano. Very, very American, that bruh. Jose says, next time, move a little bit away from the window. It's too bright on the background. Well, I'll tell you what, Jose, the problem is my mobility is the problem there. But I did draw the blinds over here. I'm telling you, this is good. This means I'm in a sunny place. But right now, the blinds, you say the Persians, las persianas, the blinds are drawn or they're down. So just imagine. Wow. But thank you. Yeah, Jose. Hopefully next week, I'll be able to sit at my desk for the live. I'm trying to bend, doblar, right? I'm trying to bend my knee a little more every day. So since this is about an hour, I think it's a better idea to sit up, right, on the sofa, incorporado, as I am right now. So, yeah, but thank you for the tip, Jose Castro. And I can't wait to see you, man. Come by soon. I know you're always traveling around the world. Guys, Jose Castro, if you don't follow him, wonderful person, funny guy, very smart, just a really, really cool dude. Carolyn says, hi, she's waving. Jean says, hi from Geneva, Switzerland. How cool is that? Geneva, I love that place. Beautiful. I remember a really great time on Lake Geneva. Now, it wasn't romantic. This was with my friends, all my crazy friends. We were drunk. And we were going snowboarding up in La Clusat. I have a friend from La Clusat, which is near Annecy, France. I'm sure, Jean, you're familiar with Annecy, France. It is a beautiful, beautiful, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. And if you haven't been, you should check it out. Annecy, it's called in France. Let's see. We got some more comments rolling in. Let me scroll. Do you guys know the word scroll? This is a good one. Now, scrolls are things that are written on papyrus, usually. They were usually written on papyrus. And a scroll is literally rolled open and rolled closed, right? I think the 10 Commandments from the Bible were on scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls, right? There's even a video game, I think, that says scrolls. Now, you're thinking, Alberto, this vocabulary is old school, man. It's old-fashioned. I'm never going to use the word scroll. Well, if you use your internet, which I'm sure you all do because you're watching this, you can scroll up or scroll down. And what you're literally doing think about it. Think about it as if it were papyrus. You say pergamino, I believe. Right? You're literally, when you look at an internet page, you're scrolling up or scrolling down. So guys, again, and I say this in almost all of my lessons, if you think of words as words, they're black and white. If you think of words as ideas, they are things that can be built on. They are things that can be used to express. They're things that have no end, you know, and that's cool. If you think, oh, I'm going to learn some words, no, I'm going to learn some ideas. All right, so the idea of scroll. Well, a scroll in the old sense of the word was the thing that they used in the Bible. Now, we use it as a verb in the modern day to scroll up or scroll down, right? So very, very cool stuff there, my amigos. Etymology, right? The stories behind the words, right? Which is great. Indalinio Jones, I love your name. Hello, my dear friend. Saludos cordiales desde Lublin. Can I tell you something? I am so honored. I am so proud that there are people listening, possibly even distant cousins, Juan Jose and Indalinio Jones, that are listening, tuning in from my father's village. That is just mind-blowing. It is amazing that we have people from El Marchal de Lubrin, and then Lubrin, which is the larger village of the two. So El Marchal is like a little village. When I say little, I mean like a hamlet, which is connected to Lubrin, which is the larger place. And they are just magical places. I was down in El Marchal de Lubrin, where, as I said, for me, it's not just a place, it's where my roots are. And I was down there with my uncle. Imagine this. Put yourself in my shoes now. I was down there with my wife, my dad, and my uncle. And it had rained a lot. So you guys know Almeria is normally very dry. And it had rained a lot. And they took me and my wife on a walk around the fields where they grew up. We literally walked through the rubble, right? Rubble is the pieces. It's not a building anymore, just pieces of where my father grew up. And he said, I used to heat up the water there, and then I would pick berries there, and this used to be it, and I learned to swim here. And it was one of the most magical experiences of my life. So, summing it up again, it's always good to have a point. Always good to go back to your roots and see where you came from. And it'll help you understand where you're going. I think so. I mean, I'm not sure of it, but I know there was some magic happening, some experience that I would never forget. And my wife felt that too. And it's not her family. You know, she married in. That's her father-in-law, right? My dad. It's, as you say, her political family in Spanish. I love that one. So, awesome stuff. Awesome. Ale Mausi, hey, tuning in from Frankfurt. Frankfurt in the house. What's up to you and my little buddy over there? He's so cute. No, you might be in Spain. I think you were in Spain, Ale. Well, Ale is one of my wife's best friends and also one of my friends and her husband, Tom. And they just had a lovely baby. And we hope to see you soon, Ale. Mwah. And she says, I hope that you're doing better. And, well, I'm doing better every day. A little. There's only one way we can go, forward, you know. We got Jesus, who says, I send you a shout out from Sevilla. What's up, Jesus? Shout out. Carlos Grau, which is wow here. Are you trying to confuse me, Carlos? Because it's not a hard thing to do. He says, sup, double A. Now, sup is very New York. S-U-P. Sup. Sup, double A. When can we expect you back on the air? Miss you. Well, the doctor, I have to check the latest. Latest is the most recent report, medical report. I have it over there. But initially it was 60 days, but as you know, they evaluate that. They reevaluate it based on your progress. So to answer your question, I'll be back on Vaughn Radio. I'll be doing the show with no name as soon as I can. I can't wait to get back on the air, as you guys can see. That's why I continue to do these live videos. I don't have any obligation to do this. My company, in fact, has said, Alberto, take the time you need to get better. Don't come back any sooner, right? And of course, they're right. You have to, the worst thing that can happen is I'm getting better and then I fall again or something happens. And, then it can... So we don't want to rush it. I'll be back as soon as possible, but I don't want to rush it. And we say in English, I think there are two ways to say this. We say slowly but surely. Slowly means not too fast, but surely means, sure. So if you're going to step, maybe you'll take 2 steps and not 20, but you'll take 2 great steps, right? So slowly but surely. And also we say slow and steady wins the race, right? Slow and steady. Steady means constant. This is the story of the tortoise and the hare, right? A turtle and a rabbit, right? There are different ways to say that, right? So, very, very cool. Let's see. Sevilla, as I said, in the house. Denise says, it's been nice to see you're getting better, but I got to go. Take care. Well, thank you for joining us. And as you guys know, the video is available afterwards, so don't worry about it if you can't watch the whole thing. You're free to go and come back whenever you want. Nacho Carvajal, Nacho Macho Man. Ooh, I've got to be a Nacho Man. I hope you're still there, Nacho. That was dedicated to you. I miss you guys. All of you. You, Juanjo, Richard, the Richards, and I hope to be back soon. All right, that's Nacho, my technician at Vaughn Radio, and also a great friend of mine as well. David Lyon, wow. He says, come on, buddy. Zidane has left Real Madrid as a gentleman. A la Madrid. Get well soon. Thank you very much, David. Joselin says, hi from Mijas, Costa de Malaga. Beautiful place. Thanks for... Got a lot of Malagueños over here. Excellent. This is brilliant. Very, very cool. Maria del Mar Rodriguez says, get better soon. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, this is... I'll tell you what. I have to get better soon, because if not, I'm going to let you guys down. And I don't want to let you down. The same way you don't want to let me down as students. Right? This is why I'm always giving you quizzes and challenges and things like that. Because I want to make sure you guys are paying attention. And you know what? You guys never let me down again. It's a Depeche Mode song. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. I hope he never lets me down again. Now here's the downside. I'm being really positive. Yeah, life's okay. I'm getting better. Let's be honest. I've had to cancel a lot of things. And I might have to cancel more things due to my knee. But c'est la vie. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. And I don't... You know what, guys? I just decided this. I don't have the lyrics here in front of me. But I'm going to sing you a song to say goodbye. Not yet. Not yet. In a little bit. I am a little bit tired. Let me take a sip of tea. Now, I'll show you my NYPD mug. This is some tea. Just because, well, I'm tired. Of course, this is why I can't do the 2-hour radio show. I think at about 40 minutes, I start to get a little bit tired. But I'm going to sing you guys a song at the end. I want to finish going through your comments and talk about nationalities for a little bit. I think we've learned many things as well just by chatting. Now I'm going to shut up for a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's get the lyrics. Okay. Comments over here. Wonderful. All right. Sorry, guys. Needed a little pause there. All right. So a couple more comments, and we're going to get into some nationalities. Maria Jose Ventura says, hello, hello. Miguel Angel Ortiguela, what's going on? Hello, Asia. How are you? Anne Evelyn, excuse me. How's it going? Great. Maria Jose Ventura says, I hope you get well soon. Un saludo de Sevilla. Thank you so much to all of you guys for your comments. All right. So let's talk nationalities here. Now, there's one big difference here when writing nationalities. And that difference is that in Spanish, if you put yo soy español, if you put español, you don't capitalize it. It's a lowercase e. It's not the big E, it's the little e, right? Lowercase versus uppercase, or capital letters. It's the big one. In English, we capitalize these. Now, when you're speaking, it doesn't matter, obviously, but if you ever want to write this in a cover letter, right? A cover letter is something you include with your resume or your CV, right? So if you ever want to include this in a cover letter, don't make that mistake. Don't put I'm Spanish and then put it with a lowercase letter. It's capital. I'm Spanish, capital S, lowercase p-a, right? Just the first letter. Spanish and American. And I want to work, right? So nationalities. Another thing you could screw up, and again, on an important thing like a cover letter or a resume. Months, days, right? Capitalized in English. Martes in Spanish, which is Tuesday, is not capitalized. Miércoles, not capitalized. In English, they are. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, capitalized. January, February, March, capitalized. Nationalities, languages, capitalized. All right? So if you remember, we love capital letters, then you'll be okay. Okay? So that's a main difference when we're writing them. And as I said, usually you write this stuff on very important, you write your nationalities, you write the day, the date and everything on important documents. So make sure you don't make those little novice mistakes. Okay? So, knowing that, let's take a look over here. All right, so I'll ask you guys, and you fill in the blank, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so people from, let's start with Argentina. People from Argentina, repeat the sentence with me. So what nationality are people from Argentina? Right? People from Argentina are Argentine or Argentinian. Remember, with a capital letter, right? Argentine or Argentinian. Also, when we're talking about a steakhouse or an Argentine or Argentinian restaurant, capital A. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at the next one. Austria. What nationality are people from Austria? They are, or they're. The contraction of they are sounds like they're. Like they're. Exactly the same. So they're, good trick, right? They're, not, you could say they are, there, but we really say there. We don't they. We lose the A and it turns more into an there. Hey, I'm just telling you how I say it naturally. Say it however you want. Cambridge might say it's there, right? We say there. So, what nationality are they? They're Austrian. Repeat these with me, guys, aloud. Really important. Austrian. Okay, someone from Australia. Now, it's not Australia, it's Aw. Same as Austria. Austria. Aw. Austria. Australian. So, someone from Austria is Austrian, and someone from Australia is Australian. Capital letters. Okay? All right, let's see the next one. This is a tough one. What nationality are people from Belgium? What nationality? If you were born in Belgium, what nationality are you? You are Belgian with an N. So careful with that one. Belgium is, let's spell them, okay? So the country is capital B-E-L-G-I-U-M. The nationality is B-E-L-G-I-A-N. Did you write them down? Okay. And a lot of times we talk about Belgian waffles. You say gaufres, right? Belgian waffles. Oh, I love those. Let's not talk about food. Okay, so someone from Bolivia. We're going in alphabetical order. What nationality are people from Bolivia? They're Bolivian. Brazil? They are there. Let's contract them. They're Brazilian. Okay? They're Brazilian. Bulgaria. Bulgarian. Capital letter, guys. Pronounce them with me. Cambodia. Someplace I'd love to go. Cambodia. Now you say Camboya in Spanish. In English, it's with a D-I-A. Cambodia. And somebody from Cambodia is Cambodian, right? So that one's similar but different. There's a B. I know you say Camboya in Spanish. Cambodia. Now, if you like the Dead Kennedys, you know the song, It's a Holiday in Cambodia where people dress in black. Cambodia. So Cambodian people are supposedly very friendly. Okay? The next one, Canada. I've heard a lot of people mispronounce this one. My friend Kyle is Canadian, not Canadian, not Canada. So it's Canada, not Canada, as you say in Spanish. Canada. So people from Canada are Canadian. Okay, good. That's an easy one. But it seems easy, but it's confusing. All right, the next one. Let's, someone from China. I want to hear that cha-cha-cha. No, China. China. They are Chinese. They're Chinese. Good. Okay. Colombia. That's easy. Colombian, right? Costa Rica. They're Costa Rican. Croatia. What nationality is Luka Modric? He's Croatian. Croatian, right? Someone from the Czech Republic, they are Czech. Really easy. Czech. Suena igual. Sounds the same, right? Czech. Here's a tough one. My good friend Tom is from Denmark. He's Danish. Capital D, remember, Danish. Not Danish, Danish. Someone from Denmark is Danish, okay? Here's one people mispronounce a lot. Egypt, right? The pyramids are in Egypt, right? So the pyramids are Egyptian, right? Mohammed Salah is Egyptian, right? Careful, I hear people say Egypt. No, it's Egypt. Say it with me, because if I tell you that I've heard people say it wrong, there's a reason behind it. Egypt, Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. All right, the next one, Finland. Finland, European country. Finland. Okay, Finnish. Go ahead, Finnish. No, I'm telling you their nationality. The difference is Finnish, to end, is one N. And Finnish, the nationality, is two N's and capital F, right? Because it's a nationality. So people from Finland are Finnish. Okay, France. France. They are French. French, right? A lot of times in English, when we say a bad word, a swear word or a curse word, we say, pardon my French, but he's a real mother. Okay, pardon my French. Also, to French kiss someone is to kiss using your tongue, right? To French kiss. Okay, someone from Germany, easy. They're German. Tony Kroos is German, right? Let's see, someone from Guatemala, easy. Add an N, Guatemalan. This one isn't so easy. People from Holland. What, Van Nistelrooy. What do you think? He's Dutch. Capital D, right? D. Dutch. Dutch. Hungary. Are you hungry? No, I'm just joking. Hungary, the country. It sounds exactly the same. Hungry, right? I'm hungry, so I'm going to go to Hungary to eat some food. And that food is called Hungarian. I want to hear the H. Hungarian food, right? Hungarian food, all right? Let's see, another one. India. Indian. That one's easy. This one's tough. Ireland. People from Ireland are Irish, not Irish, Irish. Irish. Irish, right? What about somebody from Italy? Easy. Italian. Italian, right? Now in English, we don't say Italy, we say Italy. That T is almost like a D, Italy. Have you ever been to Italy? I freaking love Italy, right? Buffon is Italian. Notice I'm using all footballers. That's my my pop culture. Okay, Jamaica. I want to look at this one because of the pronunciation. No Jamaica. Jamaica. Someone from Jamaica. Bob Marley was jamming. We're jamming. We hope you like jamming too. Bob Marley was from Jamaica, man. And he was Jamaican. Okay? And Alberto, if you don't stop doing that bad Jamaican accent, I'm going to tell you that you're making me crazy, man. Irish, peace, love, all around the revolution, evolution, to him generation. That's my poor attempt at a Jamaican accent. Japan, beautiful country. Oh, I was there last year. People from Japan are Japanese. Japanese people are so amazing. Really fascinating, interesting, nice, detail-oriented people. I was really, really moved by the people I met in Japan, Japanese people. Okay, the next one. Let's see. Someone from Mexico. Mexican. Very good. Someone from Nigeria. They are Nigerian. All right. Paraguay. Paraguayan, right? Peru. Now this one, it's not Peruvian, it's Peruvian, right? It has a V in English. So someone from Peru is Peruvian, right? Poland. Someone from Poland is Polish, right? Polish. Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo is from Portugal, so that makes him Portuguese. Portugal, Portuguese, right? Someone from Chile, Chilean. Chilean, right? Someone from Chile is Chilean. Someone from Romania, with an O in English. In Spanish it's Rumania, right? We say Romania. They are Romanian. Someone from Romania is Romanian. Someone from Russia, not Russian, Russian. Russian. Someone from Russia is Russian, right? Scotland. Someone from Scotland is Scottish. Scottish, right? Someone from Serbia they'd be called a Serbian. Remember, guys, with capital letters. See how many you know, and if you didn't know them, repeat them, okay? Let's see. Somebody from Spain, that's easy. Spanish. Okay, Sweden. What nationality? If I were born in Sweden, if I had been born in Sweden, what nationality would I be? You want to try answering that one? If I had been born in Sweden, what nationality would I be? Right? Well, Alberto, if you had been born in Sweden, you'd be Swedish. See? Okay, but what if I had been born in Switzerland? Let's practice the past conditional there and there. Well, Alberto, if you had been born in Switzerland, then you'd be Swiss, like my watch. Like cheese, Swiss cheese, right? Someone from Thailand, we don't pronounce the TH, we pronounce it like a T. Someone from Thailand is Thai, right? I love Thai food as well. I wanted to say something as well, guys. In English, we don't use the word Oriental to talk about people. People from Asia we call Asian people. The word Asiatic exists, but we don't use it very much. Not in everyday speak. We say Asian. The word Oriental can be offensive, at least in the United States. We use Oriental to discuss or to talk about the furniture, right? And we would say Asian to talk about, well, their continent, the continent that they're on. So just be careful with that one. I know there's no bad intention, but it's good to know, right? It's good to know these things. Someone from Turkey. What nationality would I have been, right, if I had been born in Turkey? Well, Alberto, you would have been Turkish, right? You would have been Turkish. What about Ukraine? Well, that's an easy one. Ukrainian. Uruguay, not Uruguay. We say like your. Uruguay. Well, someone from Uruguay is Uruguayan, right? Diego Forlan is Uruguayan. Vietnam. Vietnamese, right? So those are just some. I'm sorry if I missed yours, guys, but it's good to practice nationalities from time to time, And, if you guys enjoyed that exercise, well, good stuff. If you knew most of them, great. If you didn't know them, well, now you do, right? So I'll read a couple comments now, guys, and then I'm gonna sing you a song to say goodbye and to wish you a happy weekend. Maria Jose Ventura says, I already read that comment. Asia says, I'm from Poland, so you're Polish, see? And I've been living in Madrid for more than 18 years. By the way, today is my daughter's birthday. She turns 18. Well, you didn't tell us her name, Asia. Happy birthday, Asia's daughter. Happy birthday, Asia's daughter. Happy birthday, Asia's daughter. Happy birthday to... you. I hope you liked it. Veronica says, we are your superstar students, Alberto. But above all, we are your superstar friends. No doubt about it. Thank you so much. Lourdes Salinas says, hi, Alberto. A Cuban girl in Lugo. Very, very cool. Lugo is a beautiful place, and I can't wait to go to Cuba. I'm dying to go to Cuba. Veronica's waving. Gian Zulo says, hi, what do you think about Zizou's leaving? Gianni, you have to watch the beginning part of the video. I already talked about that. I don't want to be redundant and say the same thing. All right, so let's see. All right, well, folks, I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave you with a song that I really love, and it's a song that Frank Sinatra sang. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but it's a song called That's Life. Así es la vida. That's life. And anytime I'm down or I think, oh man, things aren't going my way, I put on this song, and it really makes me happy because it just shows you that life is not a constant. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes, it wouldn't be normal if we were like this, right? We have good moments, bad moments. We're kings, we're queens. We're, the bottom of the barrel, as we say, right? The bottom of the barrel is lo peor de lo peor, right? Las sobras. And we've all been there. We've been at the high moments and the low moments. And that's why the song is called That's Life. Así es la vida. That's life. So I'm going to sing it. I'm going to try. As you can see, I'm a little bit weak. Careful, Elena, it's not, that's live. This is live and directo. That's life. That's life. All right, so I'm going to do my best. Bear with me. If you guys want to look at the lyrics and sing with me, do it. It's a great way to practice your English. That's Life by Frank Sinatra. I'll give you a second. In fact, it'll be an opportunity for me to sip, right? There's gulp, 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 and sip some tea. All right, so look for the lyrics right now. Google it. That's Life, Frank Sinatra. And if you know it, sing it with me. If not, well, you can follow along and see what I'm saying, okay? See, the silence is nice, huh? It's a little break. Okay. Have you guys found the lyrics? All right, I'm going to do my best, as I said. I'm injured, I'm sick a little bit, so I'm lying on my sofa. Obviously, when you're standing up, you can sing better, but I love this song, and the idea is I hope if you like the song, well, then you'll enjoy this, and if you didn't know the song, well, welcome. It's a beautiful song. All right, here we go. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down, 'cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. Now listen, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up, down, and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. Now listen, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, that's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball, and there we go, guys. Now, obviously, Frank Sinatra sings it a million times better, But, well, I hope this song inspired you guys to keep moving on, to get up to. I love that line. I pick myself every time I find myself. That's one of my favorite lines. Every time or each time I find myself lying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. And that's, well, that's positive stuff, guys. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's live video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you like the videos, then subscribe. Spread the word. Start spreading the word. You're learning English. There's a fun way about it. You know what I'm saying. Spread the word, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys at the book fair here in Madrid, June 9th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You guys in Seville, you guys know the AVE is like 2 hours. Great excuse to come to Madrid. Wherever you guys are, we'd love to see you. Spend the weekend. Spend the day. Come early, go back at night. I'd love to see you guys, okay? And as I said, I can't give you any information yet, but those of you who come to the book fair will be able to win some prizes. I'm going to get some cool stuff to give you guys. So, as always, just a way of thanking you guys for being there. And on that note, I'll end with that. Thank you so much for being there every day, for learning English with me. I hope you have a lovely weekend, guys. And thanks again for all the encouragement, too. Okay? Bye-bye. Ciao.